What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We are jumping back into some road to the show here today. We're embarking on a road trip starting off in New York, playing the Mets again. As you can see, their record is pretty stellar, much like ours. So, yeah, we're hoping to have a really good series here playing in New York. Game number one here, top of the first, runner on second, 2 away. I'm batting cleanup with a .289 batting average. Griffin Canning is on the mound for the Mets, and he hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, 91 on the slider, 97 on his two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat is in the dirt and gets away. That's going to advance the runner to third, so we have a runner on third now with 2 outs in the top of the first after the wild pitch. We'll take that. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Canning. Inside with a circle change. Yep, looks like they're going to be pitching around me here. Either that or he is not having a good time with control because of this rain. The 2-0 pitch now. Inside again with a four-seamer. Yeah, it might be taken all the way. 4-pitch walk in this one. Let's see. The 3-0 pitch from Canning. Come on, big fella. Yep, first base for free on 4 pitches. We'll take that. Top of the third, we come back. Mets are leading this one 1-0. Runners on first and second, 2 away as I'm standing in with no official at-bat as I drew a walk in my first plate appearance. Griffin Canning still on the mound for the Mets, and the first pitch, the at-bat from him. Ripped into left field, but I bet you that's going to get caught. Yes, it is. Just short of the warning track out there by the Let's Go Mets sign. And that's going to retire the side. We're moving on. Let's see what we got here. Bottom of the fifth, 2-1 lead for Arizona now. 1 out, nobody on for Ronnie Mauricio. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a solo homer in the second inning. He is the entire Mets offense so far. Only hitting .203 on the season so far, but it's still early. He's got an 0-2 count against Luis Severino. Let's see what the right-hander here can get us. Ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop that up. Throw across the diamond will be in time. That is out number 2 in the home half of the fifth. We're moving on. It's still the bottom of the fifth. 2 outs, runners on first and second now. Still a 2-1 lead for Arizona. And Francisco Lindor is now standing into the batter's box for the Mets. He's 0 for 2 on the day so far, but he is hitting .271 on the season. 0-1 the count for him against Luis Severino. Let's see if we can get the ground ball out. We will. We'll throw across the diamond instead of going to the third base bag. And there you have it. 5 innings have come and gone here in New York. And it is still a 2-1 lead for the Diamondbacks. Ooh, here we go. Top of the 6th. I'm leading off. Nobody out, nobody on. Griffin Canning on the mound. And I get a boss battle challenge here against him. I don't think I'm going to hit the home run. I don't like doing power swings, so I guess it's only swing at pitches inside the zone and record a hit. I'm currently 0 for 1 with a walk in this game. And the first pitch is a slider inside, and it's not looking too good for Canning here. He is not hitting the zone very well against me. 1-0 pitch from him now. Below the knees on the outer third, and it's a 2-0 count. I think he's only thrown 1 pitch to me in the zone so far this game. There's one that was in the zone. 4-seamer on the inner third, and it's popped up for the first baseman. He makes the play on the infield grass, and I have failed the boss battle challenge. And now I'm rocking an 0 for 2 on the game. Top of the 8th, we come back. It's a 2-2 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 with that walk on my line score. 2 outs and a runner on first, and Phil Bickford is now on the mound for the Mets out of the bullpen. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, only 86 on the slider. First pitch is up and in with the four-seamer, 1-0 the count. Hate to say it, but yeah, they are definitely pitching around me in this game. Second pitch from Bickford. Oh, late swing on the four-seamer. I thought that was going to be a slider that's going to tail low and away, and it was not. It was a straight-up four-seamer. 1-1 pitch. Circle change at the knees, got a piece of it and fouled it away as I was a wee bit out in front of that one. 1-2 the count for me now. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. Ripped into deep center field. This ball's got a chance. That one's not coming back, baby. Big fly in the Big Apple for me, and that gives Arizona a 4-2 lead. As that is a 2-run bomb, my 9th home run on the season. Only 405 feet, but it was enough to clear the wall out there in center field, so we'll take it. That's the way we put it on here, making it tough on the Mets. Let's see if we can hold on to it. And we do. 5-2 the final score, with the Diamondbacks taking the win in game number 1. We're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And here we go, game number 2. Still rainy here in New York. And I'm standing in batting cleanup in the top of the 2nd. Nobody out, nobody on. Sean Manaea on the mound for the Mets. He hits 96 on the four-seamer. And 95 on a sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Ooh, I had me out in front of a circle change on the outer 3rd. And that is an 0-1 count. All right, second pitch of the at-bat from Manaea. Inside with the four-seamer, 1-1 the count. Not going to lie, I'm getting a little bit impressed with my discipline here at the plate. Perfect shot into center field on pitch number 3. And we'll hold up at first just because I don't feel like trying to stretch a double out of that and getting tossed out at second base. So a base hit is a base hit here, and we'll take that any old day of the week. Top of the 4th, the Mets are up 7-1. Wow, this game blew up in a hurry. I'm standing in for the 2nd time today against Sean Manaea. Let's see what I can do to get on base here. First pitch of this at-bat. Oh, slurve, and I was way out in front of that. Oh, man, 0-1 the count. That would have been a good one to drive, too. And there's a little ground ball to the shortstop on a circle change on the outside corner. And he throws across with ease to get me. And that is out number 1 here in the top of the 4th. Top of the 6th, we come back. The Mets are now leading 8-1, and I'm standing in the batter's box for the 3rd time today. 1 for 2 line scores so far. Sean Manaea throwing pitch number 79 of his outing. And it is off the plate away with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count for me to start this at-bat. Next pitch. Drilled into center field, but that one ain't got enough sauce on it to get out. No, sir. Just a frozen rope to the center fielder. And that's out number 2 in the top of the 6th inning. We come back top of the 8th. It is still an 8-2 ball game now. Mets have a commanding lead here. Nobody out, nobody on for me as I'm standing in 1 for 3 against Anthony Desclafani. He throws a 90-mile-an-hour slider, 95 on the sinker, 95 on the four-seamer. Only 89 on the circle change and 84 on his 12-6 curve. First pitch of the at-bat. Four-seamer on the inside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it off. 0-1 the count to start this AB. Next pitch. Oh, man, a sinker on the inner 3rd. Oh, the second baseman loses it. And I have an infield single, and as long as they don't score that an error on the second baseman. Oh, it's an E4, so no base hit for me. Isn't that about the luck? We come back bottom half of the 8th, still an 8-2 ball game. Francisco Lindor standing in for the 5th time today. He's 2 for 4 on the day so far. Home run, single, and a pair of RBIs for him in this one. He's 2 for 8 on the series, though. So let's see what we can do here. 1-1 count for him against Ryan Thompson, who's on the mound out of the bullpen for Arizona. Wind up and the pitch from the right-hander. And it's a pop-up. We'll take that. Simple play here on the infield dirt. And that is out number 1 in the bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th, we come back. It's a 9-4 ball game. Arizona's trying to fight back, but we got a tall hill to climb yet. I'm standing in for the 5th time today, 1 for 4 so far. And Yohan Ramirez is on the mound out of the bullpen trying to close it out for the Mets. He hits 97 on the sinker, 96 on the four-seamer, only 85 on the slider. First pitch is inside at the knees with the sinker. 1-0 the count to start this at-bat. I've had a lot of 1-0s in this series so far. Next pitch is outside with a sinker, and it's a 2-0 count. I don't think he wants anything to do with me at the plate today. The 2-0 pitch. Inside again by a mile. Slider almost got me. And we have a 3-0 count. Taken all the way on 3-0. And it's first base for free on 4 pitches. That is the second time I've done that in this series. That is weird for me. I'm normally swinging at everything even remotely close to the zone. But it's not enough here as the Diamondbacks do fall in game number 2. Final score 9-4 with the Mets taking the win. And we're going to move on to game number 3. And that's going to be the rubber match of this 3-game series. See who can come out of this one with a series win. All right, we're loaded in. Day game, finally some sunshine. No rain today. Arizona's leading 1-0 in the top of the first. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Jose Quintana on the mound for the Mets. He hits 93 on the four-seamer, or 93 on the sinker, 92 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Oh, I'm trying to be a hero here. Sinker below the knees, swung on, fouled away. I should have let it go. 0-1 the count for me to start this at-bat. Next pitch from Quintana is low and away with a sinker. 1-1 the count. It's the second time he showed me that one. I knew what it looked like on the first pitch. I wasn't going after that one, bud. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, Slurve had me swinging like a fool there. 1-2 the count after not standing a chance of hitting that one. Probably should have watched that one anyway. 1-2 pitch from Quintana. Ooh, four-seamer on the inner third. Got a piece, fouled it away. That preserves the 1-2 count. At the very least, I'm going to make him rack up some pitches here, huh? The next 1-2 pitch. Ripped into left field, but that one will be caught. And because I hit it to left, there's no chance of advancing the runners. So that is a non-productive first out of the game here. Seeing how I'm batting in the cleanup spot, that's kind of embarrassing. I'm supposed to be the guy to drive other guys in. And that didn't happen in that at-bat. Top of the second, we come back to it. I'm standing in with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Arizona holding a 2-0 lead. Jose Quintana still on the mound, only throwing 35 pitches to be have this many batters faced. That's impressive. I'm going to get a dynamic challenge, though, because of that bases being loaded, and we're going to drive in a run. That's the whole goal. We need a base hit to make it happen. First pitch of the at-bat from Quintana. Come on, big guy. That's not going to be it. Ground ball to second, and a 4-3 put out. Gets him out of the bases loaded jam. On the bright side, it looks like we might be working on a picket fence box score here. If we can throw up 1 run every inning. Bottom of the second, the Mets now have a 3-2 lead. There's 2 outs and nobody on for Francisco Lindor. He's standing in for the second time today, 0 for 1 on the day. And he's worked a 1-2 count against Brian Wu. That's right, Jake. It's Brian Wu! Let's see what he can do with a 1-2 pitch. Ground ball down the third base line. We'll scoop it up, though. Throw across the diamond will be in time. And that retires the side here. 2 innings have come and gone in New York, and the Mets are leading this one currently by a score of 3-2. Top of the 5th. It's a 5-2 lead for the Mets now. Nobody out and nobody on as I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day against Jose Quintana. Let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. Oh, there's a base hit into left field. Where was that in my last at-bat, man? That would have been a perfect time for a little dribbler into left like that. But it is a base hit, so it'll extend the old hit streak just a little bit here. I think I'm still on the hit streak. I don't even remember what I did in the previous game. Bottom of the 5th, we come back. It's a 5-2 lead for New York still. Nobody out, nobody on. 3-1 count for Francisco Lindor. He's standing in 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .266 on the season. Let's see what a 3-1 pitch from Brian Wu will get us. Ground ball to me at third. Piece of cake play. We'll scoop it up, throw across the diamond. 1 away now in the home half of the 5th. Bottom of the 6th. Still a 5-2 ball game. 1 out, nobody on for Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 2 on the day and has an 0-1 count against Hobie Milner, who's out of the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Little chopper to me at third. Scoop it up, throw across, easy play. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th, as Ramon Urias is not quick down the line at all. Top of the 8th, it is now a 9-2 lead for the Mets. It's not looking good for the Diamondbacks in this one, as I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day against Phil Bickford. Nobody out, nobody on. Bickford throws that 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on his circle change, 86 on the slider. First pitch is a four-seamer on the inner third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away, so the count is 0-1 to start this at-bat. Next pitch from Bickford. Oh, had me out in front of a slider on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. Ooh, almost didn't get a piece of that four-seamer there as I was way behind it. It's fouled off, though, so the count remains 0-2. Do I hear slider low and away in this one? Maybe. Haha, circle change low and away. 36,300 people in attendance here in New York. And a 1-2 pitch from Bickford. Oh, got a piece of a slider on the outer third just above the knees. And that's going to preserve the 1-2 count. I almost didn't make contact with that at all. Oh, and he got me reaching for the slider off the plate away. I think that's my first strikeout in this series, and it's probably my last at-bat, unless some kind of weird miracle happens here in the last inning and a half. And judging by the sound of the crowd, yeah, the Mets do win this one, 9-2 the final score as we drop 2 of 3 on the road in New York. 1 for 4 day at the plate for me, 3 for 11 on the series. Not great, but that's about the average I've been hitting for this season so far, as I was hitting 290, I think, going into that last at-bat. So 3 for 11, it's a little lower than my average for the season, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's how we start our road trip here, with dropping 2 of 3 in New York. And that's going to be the end of this series. Also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.